let's go to the very big one. That is our major topic today, and that's what everybody's talking about. The Super Eagles have just, the NFF actually has just announced the new coach for the Super Eagles in the person of Eric Chelle. Now, something quite interesting about all of this is that his name was muted with some other names, about 4 or 5 other names, around July. And reportedly, as at that time, that was when he was picked. But everything was just on a low, on a low, on a low. But this time, they've officially announced it. Eric Chelle, former coach of Mali, is now the coach of the Super Eagles. And the uproar has been, for me, well warranted and all of that. Is this the best that we could do, or that NFF could do as a federation? Considering that, of course, they said there was a recommendation from the technical committee who also passed to there was another committee, share the committees, but Eric Chelle.
Is it the best that we could do? Definitely not. But then, I don't think the uproar from Nigerians are totally justified. And this is my point about it. I don't think Eric Chelle is best for the Super Eagles. But then, for who we have, he's a decent guy. Looking at his record, he's a decent guy.
What
looking
record?
At his record, that's what I'm saying. Looking at his record with Mali, basically Nations Cup. What did he do with that team? The quality in that team and what he was able to do with that. And that's all I'm looking at. I'm not looking at his record with in club size, his playing career. I'm not looking at all of that. I'm looking at that Nations Cup.
What did he do?
What he was able to do with that team.
Well, how far did Mali go?
Quarterfinals.
You remember they got to the quarterfinals.
But there is something I think we have to look at.
They were upset.
They
defeating South Africa,
of course.
Drawing Tunisia. Those were upset.
South Africa.
For the Mali team that came into the
Malian team against Tunisia.
And they were playing very well.
They did play well, but against
they
Tunisia,
they
should have won.
So I'm just saying, that's all I'm talking about. Yes, people can talk about his what other team, what has he achieved, but I'm just using that Nations Cup as a yardstick for him, and I think he's good enough to manage the Super Eagles. Whether he's the best for us, I think everybody knows.
Okay, maybe I should not say is he. I should not ask whether he's the best.
Of course,
is he good enough? That's the question.
Well,
is he good enough?
Eric Chelle has his track record with the national team of Mali.
What track?
So you're asking what track? Club side, he might not have the tantalizing career, the CV we know. Of course, we want. We as Nigerians, I think we overrate ourselves too much. Of course, we're African giants, but cut your coat according to your budget, not according to your size. We were paying Ose Pesero $50,000.
Is it 50 or 70?
He increased later to 70, and we're struggling at a point. Would you want a situation where you would bring this man, Hervé Renard, or you want to bring Bruno Labbadia, you want to bring Tom Sandfield, you want to bring, okay, of course you want to bring those A-list names. There was a time former Ferguson's assistant also wanted to become Super Eagles coach, but what is the problem? Finance. Go with what you want. And Eric Chelle's AFCON, just like you mentioned, was fantastic. Quarter-finalist for Mali. And I'm going to tell you that AFCON, Mali played better football than Super Eagles of Nigeria.
So that's
they play better football. And I'm
Mike,
not... See,
is it good enough? No. For Super Eagles, it's not good enough.
But
I'm saying based on what we're
I understand that.
Between him and Bruno Labbadia, I will pick him ahead of Bruno Labbadia.
African experience.
So, because we've been getting between him and Pesero, I will pick him ahead of Pesero. That's the thing here. So it's not. I'm looking at what
that Pesero did better than him.
No. Pesero.
Pesero had more qualities.
What are we saying?
Pesero had more qualities than it. Okay, see.
Pesero had more. Yes.
Pesero had Okay, well, so I'm not saying. Okay, go on.
This is it. Are there Nigerian coaches better? Maybe I should say it here again. I've been a proponent of somebody that has done it. In Emmanuel Amoneke. Why Nigeria Football Federation to date still doesn't find him good enough to be the Super Eagles coach, I don't know. Between Amoneke and Eric Chelle, I will pick Amoneke.
His club performance haven't justified.
No, you cannot
same with Eric Chelle.
If you want to use that, then they should just get into Fidelis Lechuku. He's the current champion.
No. We're not going totally local.
And so
If you want to go local, go local, but no, not
how are
MPFL.
we excusing the NFF for making one of the worst decisions?
It's
No,
a
see,
Mike,
Eric
it's a
Chelle's
bad
decision is not a bad decision.
It is a very
Okay,
bad.
see,
and this is
if
why.
you know you want to go,
It is a very,
if you know you want to go through
very
this route,
bad
it
decision.
should have been announced for a very long time so that we will know. Eric Chelle will have more time to prepare for these players. But based on performance at AFCON, it's good enough.
What at AFCON? Is that where we have condescended to? You're looking at one of the best teams on the continent. If you're looking by pedigree,
one of
we
the
got
best
to
in
the
the
point where we are at our highest FIFA ranking, we go to 5th.
Yes.
You're looking at a powerhouse.
In World
Supposedly. What I'm saying is that they're looking at where we should be. I'm not talking about where we are.
Yes.
And then we get to a point whereby, look, Mali that sacked him, they're also fourth. They're qualifying.
So Nigeria is 5th.
What are we saying? Mali will not qualify. Mali is on 4 points.
Mali haven't got what is
Wait, just
where
hold
are
on. Let me tell
Mali?
you. What are we saying?
Mali-
What are we saying?
Mali
In
is
the same group, what is where Mali? In the same group that Benin and Rwanda are beating us?
Yes.
What are we saying now?
Mali sacked
What are we
him.
saying?
Mali sacked
So
him.
they sacked
But then-
somebody that could not get him to World Cup, and then we decided.
No.
The NFF decided, this man
This Mali
that
you're
was
talking about, Mali,
sacked
have Mali been to the World
Super
Cup?
Eagles to the World Cup.
Mali haven't been to the World Cup
And
before.
so how does that consent?
Mali
Their
is in fourth
pedigree is
position
different
on
from
their
Super
group.
Eagles.
And then we decided to go
won
for
a game,
a low
lost.
pedigree.
No.
We decided to go for
In as much as you want to criticize what the NFF have done.
let me tell you. If we cannot hold ourselves, Italy didn't go for 2 World Cups. The world didn't fall. We will not go. And you see, let me tell you something. If we cannot hold ourselves to higher standards, we'll keep begging, taking up the crumbs that fall.
No.
Because we cannot hold ourselves to higher standards.
How much?
And then what are we saying? We're trying to excuse. You look at everything.
No.
Local coaches, you confidence and you said no. What do you mean? You want to compare Eric Chelle to Fidelis?
No. See,
What are you saying?
Yoruba will say,
What are you saying?
you need money.
What has he
You
done?
need money to get the best.
What
you
has
need
he
money
done?
to get the best.
He went to somebody that they were pouring water. His boys were even consoling him. A coach that cannot even lead a Mali. You think Mali overwhelmed him? And the Super Eagles not overwhelmed him?
No.
They had to pour. The guy is a worldwide meme. He's a joke.
There was a context to that.
This dude became.
There's a context
What's
to
the
that.
They just
context?
quoted an Ivorian team that is star-studded.
Understand that during the Nations Cup,
I don't know why.
Ivory Coast was
Very hot. It was very hot. We could not wear suits.
So
Which because they sack a coaching
No.
No, I mean,
It was heating and Ivory
country
Coast.
at the time.
Very hot.
Okay. When is it hot? Okay, I'm talking
that's
about.
what. So the water being poured, it could have been anybody.
Yeah. No.
He had the hot. I don't know about
The
that,
guy
man.
lose from a winning. He was
He bottled the
red. He bottled.
He bottled actually.
He bottled the match. 2 red cards against 1.
And then you last minute you concede and
they
you
go
get
to
into
pour the
extra
guy.
time
See,
and you lost.
we get pure water factory there. Where we go to carry the pour the guy need better
we get where we're now.
If you say this guy's studio now, if I don't need
If I don't need
that
that.
Mike,
what are we saying?
I'm not a fan of NFF, and I'm sure a lot of people would know that. And on this, I'm not siding with them. I'm just saying, looking at what they have brought to us as a person, is it good? Yes. Is it better than the ones we have? No. Really? And that's why I mentioned it's someone like Emmanuel Amuneke that I feel is a better coach. But why NFF feel they don't want it?
Based on where we want to go at this level,
I don't think he's the guy.
I
don't think he's the guy. I don't think so.
And then look at.
I want to give him a chance.
Even if that's what we always say.
No.
We've always been giving chances.
No. See,
let's give him a chance.
Okay.
What do you mean by let's give him a chance?
If you stick,
what do you mean let's give him a chance?
do you want to stick with Elston Eguavoen?
By the way, Austin Eguavoen's situation now, he's recuperating.
Yes, in
He
Belgium.
actually had a very, it's not so much, he had a very, very serious operation. An operation that he had to take. If not, he could almost lose mobility. He had to go for that operation. And, for a while, he had been having that issue. Even when he was coaching, he could not even stand for a very long time.
That was why Fidelis and Daniel would stand on his back.
He could not even.
So the guys took them to the team B. That's
he
why
had
they
to
had to
go
take
for that
over.
operation, and he's recuperating at this
Yes.
particular moment in time.
Yes.
So, but we have a myriad of coaches that even those players would even respect. And I'm telling you, this was somebody, like we said, we're not talking about his playing career because, 5 caps of first of all.
Eguavoen is the technical director of Nigeria, so he has a chance. He has a
5 caps is, let's not even just say it.
We don't need the
if you
caps
want
now.
to tell me, we don't need the caps. So let me tell you, you get to a point whereby we were talking about this thing earlier, that coaching at a very top phase has become more of psychology, you understand, than even more of tactics. These boys are top players, some of the best in the world. We have back-to-back African Player of the Year. We have back-to-back.
So you want to employ motivational speaker?
I am trying to tell you that these guys, the basics They are not even doing the basics, right? We should find a way to, and getting somebody who is not even, in fact, I would even say that the local-based coach at this point in time would even be the best for us.
The Super Eagles players don't respect local-based coaches.
We can't take that as a, we can't take that as a given.
It is not an excuse, but
we can't take that as a given.
What happened?
We can't say so.
What happened to Infinity George? What happened to Infinity George?
Zambia at one particular point, and this was a very sad incident. They lost their whole team. The second-base team came and went all the way to the Nations Cup final. Let me tell you, no player is bigger than the country. You cannot tell me that.
So
you cannot. It is.
That's where we.
What are you saying?
That's we have to look at.
Do you remember Romario not going to the World Cup?
Let's go.
Do you remember Romario? No, I'm telling you.
Who do we
wait,
have?
hold on.
And Ronaldo.
Wait, Victor Osimhen don't even reach. You know, be Romario.
Of course.
Romario Farias.
Yeah.
What did Scolari? Was it not Scolari?
In Brazil, yeah.
Bench him, their best player. Remember 94? He won a FIFA best now. Oh, they don't carry and go World Cup.
That's where it's.
But you know, that is when you talk about.
If you remember, that's what happened.
You're bringing.
So I am letting you know that yes, if it means benching him to put discipline and get him to perform his best, they are bench bigger players than
that is when you now need the
bench bigger players.
That is when you need the support of the officials. I'm talking about the NFF officials.
Why do you need their support? They are meant to. Why do you need their support? They are meant to. How can you be saying that the coach needs the support of NFF?
He does need their support.
You cannot be.
It's
not possible that
in the situation we find ourselves.
We are talking about what we have on ground now. You do know, when we have that discussion, this thing happened almost a year. It's about 7-8 months ago that Victor Osimhen went on Instagram Live, and to date, he has not apologized to either Nigerians or the coach.
That's why.
And the Nigerian Football Federation.
That's why we all sit and say, I don't respect local coaches.
They don't.
And the Nigerian Football Federation didn't see it as any issue. As any issue, he's still the Nigerian number 9. He's still the best Nigerian player over there. Everybody still celebrating. But that gaffe, no, it's not even a gaffe. That's I'm being careful with the word I'm using. But that stuff he did.
Yeah.
Till date, he has not apologized for it.
Even if he did said he
what David Beckham did, he only missed a goal, and then the entire country for almost 2 years
they crucified him.
For 2-3 years. He doesn't know that's all happened. He got a red card
in the World Cup,
and that was it.
Okay.
But Osimhen went ahead and
so
do whatever.
let me just to wrap it up. Let me have your rating. How would you rate this signing? Let's put it that way.
Okay, so
how would you rate Eric Chelle?
It's a poor signing.
How would you rate
but
it?
Then there could also be a light at the end of the tunnel. So that's
they could also. By the way, we're talking about. But if we want to even talk about the chance itself, we are how many points up the top of the table?
We are 4 points.
We are 4 points off.
No, we are on 3 points. Because we do 3 games, we lost one.
Yes.
3 teams are ahead of us on 7 points.
7 points.
Benin, Rwanda, and South Africa. So 4 points. So we need to win all our 6 games. Hopefully that the other guys,
somebody's gonna drop.
Yeah.
Somebody's gonna drop. And we will not drop.
No.
Hey.
That's it.
And then you should talk about. Saying now you should have motivational speaker. What is this one? What are you doing? We'll win 6 games. You want to based
on the quality of our team, Mike. Are we not expected to win?
Based on the quality of our team.
Yes,
in that group we should be able to.
We just need
in 4 matches.
You just need.
Sorry, 3 points.
You need synergy. You need synergy of the boys.
We're talking about.
That is,
look, you see,
Mike,
that is matter.
We can always get it right. You do know that.
But we can do that.
We have the
game.
We have the raw materials.
When it gets to the coach, you say that there are issues with supporting, but then when it gets to the players, now you say we can.
Because you can't throw away the players, man.
You decide where
you can't throw away the players.
It's funny how you choose when to be optimistic and when you choose to be pessimistic.
These games are not. We're not playing 6 at the same time.
Let us be realistic.
For football, you know the easiest.
We're going up against Rwanda. We're going up against Benin. We're going up against teams that have beat us and teams that take us side to side.
The only team that I'm afraid of is South Africa.
Who cares who you're afraid of?
Away.
You're not afraid of Benin, they beat you. What concerns your fear? What concerns your fear and them? They will still beat you. You are not afraid.
Mike, today, mark my words. Today,
was Fury afraid of Usyk?
You know one of the big.
No.
Was he afraid of Usyk? They go still beat whether you fear or not.
No.
You don't change anything.
Mike, today
one of the
11th of January.
We win 6 matches.
We will make the playoffs at least.
We're not qualified for the World Cup.
Okay.
Don't worry. I know there's a record for this. We are going to make at least the playoffs.
But then,
we're not qualified for the World Cup.
The thing is that the chance is still there. 6 games to go. If Nigeria can win all their 6 games,
second position is attainable.
It's still possible to qualify. But then you need everybody to be on board.
Okay, all right.
So looking at Eric Chelle, he also knows that this is what he needs to do. Whether he's going to go for Nations Cup in December, he needs to make sure Nigeria qualify
before you can. That's the thing.
All right.
So, like somebody said, I think for generally, it's a good it's a good signing for Eric Chelle. In fact, he's
That's
the one
the
to
biggest job
benefit more from this signing than Nigeria.
Yeah.
So because this has raised his profile.
This is
Someone
the
was
biggest
talking
job.
about how many. I heard someone say something about how many coaches in Africa are better than Eric Chelle, and I was wondering.
No, see, the thing is, when he was mentioning Emmanuel Amunike, I will tell you, Amunike's club record is terrible. Same,
Is it a club he's managing?
No, wait. Now,
Is it a club?
Eric Chelle himself just got his first national team job. He did not coach under 17 or under 20 or under 23. He got it before they went to AFCON 2023. So now, the only thing is, if we are giving Amunike a job, but you know the politics behind all of this stuff too. If you're bringing a Nigerian to coach the Super Eagles,
so the rating of the signing?
So I'll be fair. Let's do 4 over 10.
4 over 10. How would you rate the signing?
6.5.
6.5.
Yes.
Oh God. This is
Reason why I'm
terrible.
giving 6.5.
Okay. So just to equalize it, because this one went 4. I believe say it can't do 2, and this one can't do 6.5. That's
Yes.
almost an A.
No, it's not. No, that's a C. That's a C.
Okay. 1.25.
Oh no, that's terrible.
Let's do
That's
that.
quite terrible.
Let's do that. We'll do accumulative later and let them know. 1.25. Let's just keep it at that.
No.
All right. We could have done worse.
We could not have done worse. I'm telling you, who we won't pick? Who?
So the
We won't
Lamba,
be
the Lamba,
Locally. Say if we had left it to Fidelis, and
Daniel Ogumodede. I would
and
have
Daniel
preferred the two of the
Ogumodede.
guys.
No.
What you want to tell me that you think would have done worse?
You know something about Nigerians.
Baba,
It is still same Nigerians that will say, don't go bring local.
it's not Nigerians or
No.
whatever. Look, let me tell you. We've
So
spoken about it so much.
if you need the kudos